The following program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.
Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome to the Happiness Jungle with yours truly, the Chief Happiness Officer, Lyn-Dee Eldridge. I'm really excited today. We've got a woman who has got one of the biggest hearts in the world that I've ever met. And I was introduced to Rebecca a few years ago. And what I know about her is that she loves to be a stay-at-home mom. She loves to accomplish, but most importantly, she loves to make a difference in a lot of people's lives. And Rebecca has... oh my goodness, we're going to learn about TBI and PTSD, right? And have you ever heard of TBI or PTSD? Because I am super excited to be learning about it. I know that there's a lot of people in our audience that are going to be able to relate to this. Rebecca, welcome to our show. Hi.
Wonderful to see you.
It's so good to see you too. And you don't have to be reserved. You could just be like you, because you're crazy. You're crazy. This show is all about interaction. The Happiness Jungle show is literally, the reason that I asked you to be a featured guest is because, number one, your energy is crazy. Your mission is fabulous. And I know that there's going to be so many people that are going to be able to take something home or out of this show, because that's what the Happiness Jungle show is all about. It's about being happy, it's about solutions, and about helping people through whatever it is they're through. Share with us TBI and the PTSD. What exactly are we talking about today?
So TBIs are traumatic brain injuries, and PTSD is post-traumatic stress disorder. And what I do for helping people with this is I'm an emotion code practitioner, and so I help people to release their emotions that trap them in situations that affect these disorders, and it helps move them to a place where they can heal more from them and kind of get their life back on track, because a lot of people don't know how bad a traumatic brain disorder can be, because you can be walking around talking and you can look completely normal,
right,
and people don't understand that in your head it's taking you so much longer to put everything into a sentence, and you're working so much harder. And same thing with post-traumatic stress disorder. The smallest thing that is a memory in your past can set you off and take you right back to that place where you had that traumatic incident, even though you're not there. And a lot of the time...
How do you know you have those things?
A lot of the time, you have increased anxiety, loss of sleep, you could have loss of appetite, you know you had an injury, or if you were in an extremely stressful situation, or kind of any of those things.
Yeah.
A lot of people know that they have them when...
Right, because when you talk about, like brain injury,
yeah.
Now, exactly what you just described, there are times that I feel all of that.
I can help you.
You can help me. That's what I want to share with you, is that you're not just talking about somebody who had a concussion, somebody who was knocked down, had an accident. You're talking about people like you and I. We've just now called it TBI. That is something new to me. Okay, and I'm very intrigued with it, because now I want my audience to realize: do you have TBI? Do you have PTSD, which was
post-traumatic stress disorder?
And everybody could have that.
Anybody could have that. Actually, they're finding more and more it was something that was related more to veterans or people that like police officers and things like that. But they're finding that you don't have to necessarily be in a traumatic situation. You could have had a bully in high school, or you could have had an interaction when you were younger and you have had post-traumatic stress disorder from it.
Right.
Like if you had a drowning, a near drowning or something like that, odds are you have post-traumatic stress disorder, and you just never recognize it because we're all from that generation of, it's okay, shake it off. We can keep going.
Right.
And now
Instead
you're like,
of dealing with it, giving yourself permission.
give yourself permission.
But don't use it as a crutch.
Right, exactly. Exactly. And this helps you just completely remove the emotion that has kept you trapped. Hence, trapped emotions.
Hence. Is that your emotion code practitioner?
Yes.
Is that a title that you came up with?
No.
That's a very recognized title, isn't it?
It is. I am a certified practitioner. I took a course through a school and became certified.
When I met you, you were an EMT.
Yes, I was an EMT for 15 years.
So doing anything in the medical profession is really part of your mantra.
Yeah.
You know, the big heart, you just want to make a difference in people's lives. Your children are gorgeous. Your boys are just so delicious. Your husband is just amazing. So I could understand why you'd want to be a stay-at-home mom. And because you found something that you could still resonate in. And I love the fact that you stayed in the medical industry because you're obviously very passionate about it. But you found a way for it to fill your life and for you to fill it.
Yeah.
I love that. How do you do that? There are so many people out there that maybe they're not in the medical field, maybe it's something else, but they're like, ugh, what am I going to do? There's nothing out there.
Oh, there's something for everybody.
Huh.
There really is. I actually came across this in a really unique way because I hadn't been familiar with it. And I met somebody on the funniest place, Periscope, and
You're a social media queen.
I know, right? But I found out that we knew a ton of the same people and we resonated with each other, and he was like, I can help you. I will teach you where I went. I will give you a session and you can see if it's for you, and I can tell you how it works.
Wow.
And then he set me up with the school and my mentor, who's Dr. Bradley Nelson. And
is that online or did you have to go?
That's online. You can attend different retreats and different events that he does.
Right.
He does do live trainings, but I did do a course online, and it's an intensive course. It was like 6 months of constant.
You're a busy woman. You're a very, very busy woman, you know. On top of everything else that you on top of everything else that you have going on, you also have another business that you do. Yep. So it's not like you just sit home and go on the swings. Your kids, they're young, which means that when do you have time to study? When do you have time to go online? How do you do that?
Oh, thank God for nap time. Woo! Luckily, both of my boys were still napping when I was taking the class and getting that all done. They have now one naps and one doesn't, but thank God for cartoons. I don't know. 30 minutes a day isn't going to hurt him. But I kind of segment my time into 30-minute increments and plan my day before the day begins.
Right.
And so it kind of makes it a lot easier.
Wow. So you're pretty organized. You pretty know what's going to go on, even though, you know, during your day you're going to have those, oh my goodness, what just happened? My whole day just changed.
Exactly.
Huh.
I want that Stegosaurus now. Yeah. Okay. That's my life.
And it's a good one, It is. I don't want to hear that people are trapped and they just have no way out. And the more that people understand and they relate to whether it's TBI or you called it post-traumatic
stress
disorder, okay? These are real.
Oh,
These are so real. I want you all to know you are not alone. Yeah. You're only going to be alone if you stay alone.
That's right.
Right?
Well, and there are so many different organizations coming together because people are recognizing that this is a life-altering diagnosis. This is something that can completely take people out of their life.
Yes, it can.
And it's hard because
there's depression in here. There's a lot of depression.
There's anxiety, lack of sleep. Well, you can go 8 days and not eat. you can only go 48 to 72 hours and not sleep. Like, you have to sleep to exist in life. Like,
I'm going to be putting together a retreat. I'm really excited about it. I put together different seminars and different training events and different. I would love for you to come and really share, because there's meditation involved in this. I know. I'm watching you do meditation, and I'm like, wow, she is. I mean, you don't have your website yet.
No, it is in the works.
Yep.
It is in the works. It will be, I did pick a domain, so I have the domain. It's just not up and functioning yet.
Terrific.
So.
You see, you don't have to not do things. You could start something brand new. This is a brand new entity of Rebecca's. I'm super excited about it. But there's other ways that they could connect with you.
Yes.
You're on Facebook.
I am on Facebook. I'm at Rebecca Packard, Live Free. You can find me there. That is my Facebook page that is building right now. And we can connect there and talk more about how I can help you with these things and how I go about actually helping you release these trapped emotions.
Wow. Live Free.
Yeah.
Rebecca Packard, Live Free on Facebook.
Free of all that emotional baggage.
Yeah. Free.
Get rid of it.
Get rid of it. It's not necessary.
It's not.
It's not serving.
Nope.
Huh. What makes you so super happy about that this is what you've decided to do?
Because it can directly impact somebody within the 30 minutes that I meet with them. They
Wow.
will have a difference.
In 30 minutes?
In 30 minutes, I can show them a difference.
Wow.
Yeah.
Powerful.
Like if you have pain, we can help you reduce your pain. If you have different ailments, I can work with you on a focused level and you will notice a difference.
Wow. So now my show is syndicated all over the world. It can be syndicated anywhere. There's somebody out there that wants to reach out to you and they're like, it's too bad I don't live in New Hampshire, or else I would contact Rebecca. Can you tell them that just isn't the way it goes
not how
with
this
social
works.
media? Okay.
That is not how it works. Even my local clients, I don't have an office. I don't have to pay the overhead for an office. I do this over Zoom or Skype, or even now Facebook Messenger has live video. I can do this on video with you.
Wow.
On like a live chat.
Yeah.
And we can do your sessions that way. So I actually have people that are being treated in other countries, and I have been treating people in Florida, California, like all over the place. So it's not like, oh, I have to make time to drive somewhere.
Right.
We live in the world of technology, and the more we use it, the better everything's going to be, because
Okay. You're in New Hampshire.
Yes.
I'm in Alaska.
Yes.
I can't believe I picked Alaska. Okay, Alaska. And I have my computer.
Yep.
And you have your computer. Do you recommend that I set myself up in a more calmer area? Do you think that I should maybe dim my light? What should I be doing? Because I know that if I was trying to meditate and I have all these lights coming at me, I'm not feeling you.
Yeah, you don't
What do
even
you
have
do?
to meditate during it.
Yeah.
I do a lot of meditation, and so I encourage people that are using this to use it to help them balance. But you can actually, when we sit, you can be sitting at your kitchen table, you can be sitting wherever you're comfortable. You can be sitting on your couch. You can, whatever makes you comfortable in your space. Please don't be laying in your bed.
Right.
Like, let's be appropriate.
Unless you're bedridden.
And well, exactly.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, appropriate. Let's be appropriate. I just like to put that out
I was
there.
gonna say, I think she's had some experiences.
I may have. Shirts on. Like, let's just. I'm comfortable with a lot of things. Let's be appropriate.
Appropriate.
Yeah, that's a funny story. I'll tell you about it later. But yeah, you don't have to be meditating. You don't have to have candles lit. You don't have to be doing incense or anything like that. You just have to be comfortable in your own space and then open to what we're doing.
I like that.
And you'll be good to go.
Good. Receive. Be open to receiving. give yourself permission, and give yourself permission not to have noise.
Yes.
Can we talk about that?
Quiet is good.
You know,
Quiet is good.
Yeah, quiet is good. And I'm not just talking about noise that's filtering in your home. I'm talking about
in your head.
What's going on here? Because this is what you're trying to get healthier, right? And that's what I love about it, is because that's what we need to do. We need to give ourselves permission. We need to give ourselves, it's okay to shut the noise off. And it's okay now to focus on what is going on here in the Zoom room, because I'm in Alaska and you're in New Hampshire, right? And they're 30-minute sessions?
I do 30-minute sessions.
Yeah.
I do. Some practitioners do longer sessions. I find that it ends up a lot for everybody.
Right.
So,
everybody's different, right?
Everybody's different.
Yeah.
But
now, I'm not, I want to talk about meditation, because there's a lot of people out there that want to meditate. They like to meditate. A lot of people say you need to close your eyes when you meditate. I can't meditate and close my eyes. My head just goes.
Yeah, you can pick a focal point and focus on the focal point. Every day we're doing meditation with the Maharishi effect, and I invite people always to join in and hold the intention of peace, because that's something everyone can hold the intention for. Everyone can think about peace. It's something that when you hear that word, something pops into your head immediately.
Wow.
And so just if you can't close your eyes and hold a word or an image, you can just find something that you can focus on, stare at it, and just think about the one word over and over and over again. And you don't have to start off being like a meditation goddess going for like 30 minutes. 2 minutes is enough to stop your brain and to relax and gain focus and gain balance.
So they could do this anywhere. Once they learn it, they could literally go to the restroom.
Yep.
And they could, you know, if you're at work, something's fatiguing you, wherever you are, you could be at the grocery store, you could be anywhere.
Yep.
Take a minute or two. A minute or two is a long time.
And it is. When you stop and you're actually focused on something, 60 seconds is a long time.
It's a long time.
A long time. And people, we're in that instant gratification mindset that we forget.
They're not giving themselves permission.
No, they're not.
They're blocking it, is what they're doing, because they're just not able to let it go, to be in that area, to be in that peaceful place. And that right there, I mean, and sometimes that's a skill, right? And you are good at letting people know that this skill can be obtained. You got to stop being crazy.
and you have to be willing. You have to really want it.
Right.
You have to want it.
You have to want it. Yeah.
Be able to say, no, I'm going to set an alarm, and I'm going to make this a part of my routine, and I'm going to make this part of my day, and I'm going to take and do it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
And just do it. Just commit to it.
Yeah.
Give yourself permission that it's okay to have that special time for you. You.
Yeah. For you. Not for you to do something for somebody else. Not for you to fulfill somebody else's need, want, or expectation. Right. For you. Just to stop and be centered on you. Yeah. Because we don't do that a lot.
We don't do that a lot.
Even when we say, oh, we're driving. No, you're driving to go do something. You're either driving to work for somebody else, or you're driving to the grocery store to get food for your family, or you're doing something to get ready to go do something for somebody else.
You don't have clarity. Stop.
Just be still.
Stop.
Not moving.
Yeah. Turn off that road.
Yeah. Even like you pull into a parking spot, shut the car off and just sit there and breathe.
Right.
Focus on your breath. And you don't have to be doing some magic breathing. Just breathe.
Always in through your nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just take a minute. Count to 10.
Right.
And have a minute.
Right. Because no matter what, you're still going to be here.
You're still going.
You're still going. Yep.
You know.
Yeah. What kind of day do you want? And the other thing is that I want everybody to realize that whatever situations that we're in life, it didn't just happen, right? I mean, things, they progress. And whether we take ownership for them or not, it's very important that we understand all of this. that I didn't have to get hit, by an icicle on my head, and to say that, oh my God, I do think that I have TBI. Wow. Could I?
Yeah.
Is that a possibility? Am I always like this? And that to me, because people are trying to figure out why do they feel the way they do? Why can't they snap out of it like other people say they can?
Or should.
That's a good one.
That's a kicker.
Touch on that one.
A lot of people just say, well, you should be able to do this. Why can't you? You look fine. There's an underlying problem. There's a bigger picture. There's something that happened that is keeping them from being able to do that. And they can't put the dots together. But if you keep having to say, they should, you, as their loving friend, family, whatever, need to have a light bulb moment.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to look into this more for that person.
I've heard on the Happiness Jungle show, I was listening to Rebecca Packard, and she was talking about TBI. She was talking about PTSD. Oh my gosh, is that maybe what is going on with you? We need to watch that show. And you could pick up these shows on YouTube. You could go back to AccessNashua.com and go to the Happiness Jungle. Go to Happiness Jungle on YouTube. But it's very important that people understand that there's outlets.
There are. And there are more and more every day. The emotion code is amazing. It can help people instantly.
The emotion, I love that. The emotion code. When I first asked you, hey, Rebecca, I want to make sure that I have your information right so people know how to reach out to you. What are you called, And you told me, and I said, I've never heard of that before. And now that we're speaking about it, it makes such sense. It's so powerful.
It really, once you get to know what it is, you're like, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Light bulb moment.
Like light bulb moment, Holy McGillicuddy. So as we're going through life and we're meeting new people or old people and we're resonating and we're talking and you're looking at them and go, have you ever considered the possibility that you or your person might have? And I've got some great information for you to check it out, and you'll be able to figure out in no time, is it or isn't it?
Right.
Right?
Right.
So your website isn't up yet?
No, it's not, but it will be
within a little while.
Yeah, well, within
it's probably going to be up before this airs because we're recorded.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what your domain name is going to be?
I am looking to keep it the same as my Facebook page. So it would be Rebecca Packard livefree.com.
So that is wonderful.
It will either be a .com or a .org. That's what's keeping it from me.
That's okay.
So
that's okay.
But yeah.
I know it's going to be, you'll definitely have it posted on your
It will
Facebook,
be on the Facebook page, yeah.
You're doing a lot of stuff with social media.
Yeah.
You're like a queen of social media, and it's crazy. Right before we started taping, you were trying to teach me how to Snapchat.
Yeah.
I'm dying to Snapchat, okay?
She's going to be snapping left and right.
I know, I'm going to be snapping left and right. And I want to share that with you because if you're not snapping and you're not Instagramming and you're not Facebooking, you're not going to be able to get the information that you want because that's what the world is today. A lot of people are just rejecting that. They're like, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to get on it. And
it's where the happy people are.
It's where the happy people are.
It really is.
It is.
There's so much information out there. And I mean, between Periscope, Twitter, Snapchat, there's so many of them.
It's overwhelming.
Live Link. It is. It's
Live Link.
Oh, gosh.
You see, I don't know those. I don't know those yet.
Yeah, so there's so many different ones. So you have to just find your tribe, your group, your happy people, and connect with them.
Right.
And then on like Snapchat, it's instant and it's 20 seconds. But you could learn so much information in that 20 seconds.
And that's all you get is 20 seconds.
Well, no, because sometimes they do over, like when you just got that snap, she did a full minute. She did 3 snaps in a row. And so it was a full minute of a message.
Oh, so after it was done, she just immediately snapped it?
Yeah, she snapped it again. Yeah, so there are tricks too.
Yeah.
But there's videos, messaging, and everything out there.
Right.
So there's so much going on. So you really, if you're like, oh, I don't want to go out, I don't want to go here, I
Right.
don't want to go take a class. Like a lot of people say, oh, I can't do anything. I can't get out and take a class.
Okay.
You have an internet connection or you live near somebody with Wi-Fi, just live near them.
Just saying.
McDonald's, Burger King, Starbucks, they all have free Wi-Fi.
Libraries. If you don't have a computer,
right.
you can go
but
to a
if you don't want to
library.
leave your house
Right.
and you have Wi-Fi, you can do anything you want.
Yeah.
Because the information is out there.
It is
the
out
classes
there.
are out there. The people are out there. You just have to connect.
That's right. And today, the phones. Oh,
yeah,
goodness
and exactly.
gracious.
Like, who doesn't have one of those now?
Who doesn't have a phone?
My father has one of those now.
Seriously, it's crazy. My 83-year-old mother has one.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if she's got a smartphone, but everything.
Everything is on the phone.
If there's a will, there's a way, right?
Yep.
If there's a will, there's a way. And are you okay?
Sorry, yeah, I had a cough.
That was the quietest cough that I've ever heard. In the happiness jungle world, we never said that life was easy, but we did say that you can be happier, and that's what it's all about. This show is all about solutions. It's all about you taking the information and looking in the mirror and saying, is that what is going on with me? Or is that what's going on with my loved one? Maybe we just found a happy solution, right? Yeah. So I want you to share any golden nuggets, any tips that you want. We're coming to a close. Can you believe it?
Oh my gosh, that was fast.
Went by fast.
Yeah. If you're not used to meditating, you can always join me every day at 2. I've created a Maharishi effect for peace to have everyone kind of just shift the energy around you because we need it.
How long do you have those sessions?
We usually only 2 to 5 minutes. The longest one has been 5 minutes, but we average like a 3-minute meditation.
Wow.
I get on at like 1:57.
Wow.
And
that's Facebook?
And I do it from Facebook Live and I simulcast from Periscope. I'll teach you about that.
On one device?
On 2 devices.
Okay,
I have
there
2
you
devices.
go. Don't try to figure it out.
Yeah.
But what you can do is you can try to
Yes.
figure it out, but just don't get, like, I just
Right.
almost got overwhelmed. Well, wait a minute,
Wait a
she
minute.
does this and this, then how come I can't do that?
Yeah.
I almost got overwhelmed a little bit too.
I have a funny trick.
But she has a funny trick, and she's going to teach me that funny trick because it's
Yeah.
all about sharing and caring, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
It is. So, Rebecca, again, find her on Facebook. Find her all over the place. You will love her. Her energy is off the charts. We never said life was easy. We said that you can be happier. And with that, everybody, the Happiness Jungle wishes you lots of love, happiness, and peace. Say goodbye, Rebecca.
Bye.
Give me a high five.
The preceding program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.